Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. We can get started. All good. Sound is good. Thank you, bro. Let me know, bro. Fire away. Let's kickstart it. Walaikum salam. Any questions? Fire away, guys. And if you're in the chat and you've just joined, please press the like button. It is free. Athia, likewise. It's good to see you. Even though I can't see you, it's nice that you are joining me live. It's good enough. Even if you're just there to make the numbers up, I like it. Okay, so press the like if you're in the chat. It really helps. Push it. Press the like, it's free. Mickey Wood. Let's get started then. Hi, mate. Can you explain a bit more about your 10-week group program and what will be included in it? Yes, I will. Okay, first of all, and I'm probably going to mention this a few times in the chat, as people start. I have been doing, let me just backtrack a little bit. So I've been doing coaching. So the 1 month coaching is good. But as you guys know, you cannot get much results in 1 month. And many people come and expect to learn everything in a month. And that's fine. I can teach them to the best of my ability in 1 month. But the best way to learn something is to actually go through it yourself. Until you haven't gone through it, you don't really know, oh, is this guy talking shit? Is it working? Is it not? We don't really know what's going on. Point I'm trying to make is, I now no longer do 1 month coaching. It's done. It's scrapped. So anyone who's ever done 1 month coaching with me, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you got a lot out of it and it was worth your while doing. I only do 3 months, and the 3 months that I do now is quite highly priced. It's a little bit high ticket. It's not for everybody. So I thought, what can I do? I don't do no middle range. So let me do a very, very cheap option for everybody. And the cheap option is £99. That's £9 a week for 11 weeks. It's going to start next Monday, not this coming Monday, not tomorrow. The Monday after is going to start. What you do is you're all going to be in one group. You will get a diet plan. Everybody will be different. So there'll be a couple of different templates in there. And the advantage of being in the group is the diet plan that I send. If you say to me, this is more food, I can tell you what to have that's going to be less. If it's less food, I can tell you what to have if it's going to be more. So it's not customization like to the point where I'm going to be individually giving you a one plan diet for every single individual, but you will get an idea of what the diet is. And I will answer every single question in there every single day. So the program's for about 90 days. Every single day, just for that alone, just for £99 alone, you will get to ask me any question. Nothing is off limits. You can ask me anything you want. Diet, training, TRT, steroids, anything health related, you can ask me. You're going to get an answer in there every single day. You don't have to wait another 2 days, 3 days for reply. Every single day. That's the first thing you get. You get a diet plan. You get instructional videos for all training. So it can be home training, it can be gym training, everything. All instructional videos for the training. You're also going to get a discount code for every single program on my website. Discount code for my coaching. You also get discount codes for any product on my website. This is also on live on my website now. It's on Fadi Hussein. What else do you get with it? This is, for me, is the best thing that you get with it. Not only are you going to be in a group with everybody on the WhatsApp, so you can be learning from each other. The best thing what you'll get is once a week, you'll get on a call with me for 1 hour. It's going to be on Zoom. Everyone's going to be in the group. We can all talk and discuss health, fitness, and mindset. That's a big thing that most coaches are missing out here. And you get all this for what? £9 a week. Just a little over £1 a day. £99 for 11 weeks. You're going to start the new year literally as a new person. If you follow this right down to the T, you will start it and you'll be like, wow, Fadi, do you know what? He's a little bit more money, bro, because it was too cheap. The £99 was too cheap. So I can't make it any cheaper than that, guys. If you can't afford £99 or you can't put £99 aside for your health, then you don't deserve to have any health. That's simple as that. That is it, bro. So hopefully that answers the question in detail, Mickey Wood, on what you get for the 10-week coaching. If anybody wants the 10-week coaching, guys, look, if I haven't replied to you, hit me up on Instagram, Fadi Hussein 13. Hit me up on Facebook, Fadi Hussein. Drop me an inbox, and all you need to write in the inbox is info, I-N-F-O. I will get back to you. But if you are going to inbox me, don't ask me no BS questions in the inbox. I'm going to send you a payment link. I'm going to explain to you what happens in the next couple of weeks, what we're going to be going through. Make the payment, secure your spot. Don't come to me in 2 weeks and say, Fadi, can I get on this group? No, you won't be able to. Simple. No one is coming in this group afterwards. Once the group's locked, it's locked, bro. And it is filling up very quick. Okay, let's carry on. Usman Raza Abasi. Yo, what's up, Fadi? I'm good, bro. How are you? James Hayes. Fadi, good. Hope you're good, my man. I'm very, very good, man. In good spirits. I'm ready to help every single person. That's what I'm ready for, bro. What's next? Usman Raza Abasi. I have a question. 2 days back, I got my blood work. My testosterones were 3.74 UGL. My prolactin levels is high. Any suggestions? Hire a coach, bro. Get on some TRT. It doesn't matter. Let me just tell you one thing about blood work. Blood work tells you your testosterone. Great. It's a nice measurement to know. Look for the symptoms. Tiredness, lethargic. Are you sleeping on time? Are you waking up on time? Are you feeling, like you've got libido? Are you feeling like you've got a full, a head of energy? Like you wake up like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go and smash it. I'm trying to not to swear over there. Are you feeling on it in life? If you're not, you need some TRT. Now, let's say you take some TRT, but are you going to do TRT and mess your health up? Are you going to make sure it's the right TRT? Are you going to take stuff with it? What supplementation are you going to take with it? You need to make sure your insides are in check as well. So when you do your blood work, what was your hematocrit like? What was your ALT, AST, GGT like? Were all those markers in check? Are they not in check? What's your LDL like? What's your HDL like? Check every single thing out on the inside before you start this TRT journey, which is why I say hire a professional. Very simple, guys. Hire a professional. I'm not the only professional out there. I think I'm one of the best. But if you don't, agree with what I'm saying, go hire somebody else. Don't go about this alone. That's what I would definitely say. Do not go about this alone. Okay, Bomber Clark Boxing. Yes, Bomber Clark. How are you doing, Fadi? Just munching on my cheat meal for the week. Thank you for all the recent videos. No problem, bro. Enjoy your cheat meal. I've already had one today, and I'm going to have another one shortly after this. What is your cheat meal, bro? Let me know. Dan Birch, having a blood test next week to check my test levels. How close beforehand should I not inject? So, okay, if you are, I'm assuming you're natural and you're getting your blood tested, then don't start until you get natural blood work. If you are on TRT, it doesn't matter, bro. Just do your blood work as and whenever. The best thing to probably do is do your blood work on a day or a day after you've jabbed, just so we can see where it levels off to. That'd be nice to know. So Dan, yeah, get your blood work. It doesn't really matter. If you're on, you're on. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, who we got here? Why is this not working? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, Persian Prince. Yes, Fadi, just a quick question. How long before test and amphet starts to work if you're starting TRT? Okay, there's a couple of things to remember here. First of all, when you take TRT, depending on the dosage that you're starting it on, you also need to make sure you're in shape. That was the first thing that I would always suggest. Do everything naturally first. Make sure your diet's in check. Make sure your training's in check. Everything's in check. Everything's in order. Now we start TRT. You will feel it kick in within a week or two. If you are just a fat, lazy guy and you're just starting TRT for the first time and you need that TRT to get you off the couch and out the house, it might take 2, maybe 4 weeks for it to kick in. Again, depending on dosage. It all depends on your body as well, how your body breaks it down, how your body processes it. That is why I don't believe in half life and full life and all this garbage. It's whatever life your body allows it to be, bro. So don't buy into the garbage. It has 2 weeks half-life and it's going to kick in after 3 days, 4 days. Everybody is different. That's the reality, mate. So don't worry about it, but you'll definitely feel it within 4 weeks. Okay, guys, any more questions before we get bombarded later on? Well, let's see. I've got the live chat on. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. Right, if you was inquiring about these guys, these are now live on the website, fadihussein.com. Free shipping anywhere in the UK. Make sure you get yours. Listen, let me tell you something. You go on to myprotein.com, you will find a very similar shaker to this, 500 mil. 500 mil for 25 quid. This is 1,000, bro. 1,000. This keeps your cold drinks cold for 12 hours. Head down to fadihussein.com and make sure you get yours, bro. And if you sign up to the 3 months coaching, you get this at a discounted rate. So I'm waiting for the guys to inbox me, bro. I've sent it out to many people already. Get at me on Instagram. Get at me on Facebook. Inbox me there, the words info, and you will get a reply. And we can get you started, man. So the start date, let me just tell you the start date as well, guys. So the start date is going to be the 16th of October, which is next Monday. And that is when everything's going to be in flow. Tomorrow, there's going to be a couple of bits of information going out on the WhatsApp groups. Everyone who's in the WhatsApp group. I haven't made the group yet. I've just got everyone's details for now. And the WhatsApp group will be live pretty soon. If you want in on that, get signed up. I don't know what you guys are waiting for, bro. If you miss out on this, opportunity, right? For £99 to be in the best shape of your life, to get started with a coach for £99, then you ain't serious about your health. That is it. Pretty simple. If you can't afford £9 a week for your health, you don't deserve to be in shape. That's the reality, guys. So try and get on that. Questions, bro. Keep the questions coming. We've slowed down a little bit. Did I answer that one? Yeah. How long before TRT kicks in? Right. Also, just let me, if there's new people join the chat, yeah, press the like button, man. I just seen it click up 1-2 times. Make sure you're pressing like. Just remember one thing. In the group, once you guys go into the WhatsApp group and we go on the Zoom call once a week, you can ask me anything specific. So if you feel you haven't got your diet down how you want it, or you feel like it's not customized enough, ask me the specifics and I will give you a custom diet plan in the group right there and then. You ain't got to wait for it. You just tell me exactly what you're doing in the WhatsApp group. Fadi, this is the situation. I'm not liking this food. I'm getting hungry around this time. What do you suggest? I will give you a reply straight away, bro. So it is the best way to start coaching right now. It's the best way to do it. I made it cheap because I want everybody in on board. Hey, Fadi, hope you're doing well. Quick question. What do you think of carb cycling compared to high protein and fats, but no carbs every day? I don't like carb cycling. Here's the reason why. The reason why I don't like carb cycling is because the whole idea of burning fat, if we're talking about burning fat here or just keeping in good shape, we want to stay insulin resistant, first of all. We don't want to spike insulin. So why would you even have a little bit of carbs every single day? Now, people are going to say, well, we need energy. What energy do carbohydrates provide? They don't provide no energy. I don't understand. You know, let me just dismiss another claim over here as well. I might make a video about this as well later. People say that calories are a measurement of energy. So alcohol has calories inside it, correct? What energy does alcohol provide? Please, somebody answer that for me. Next time your coach or one of you guys, whoever you follow, who follows calorie counting garbage, what energy does alcohol provide? Please answer that question for me, and then we'll talk energy. So you do not need carbohydrates for energy. There's plenty of energy in fats. There's plenty of energy in proteins. The energy comes from here. This is where it comes from, right here, in between your eyes, bro. Said it many times. We can all find the energy. Is right here. Tech goods. Hey, Fadi, hope you're doing well. Quick question. Okay, we just answered that one. Bomber Clock Boxing. Having a burger and doner kebab, already struggling to eat more than a couple of bites. Good. That's it. But guess what? You had the burger. You're enjoying the burger. You're having the doner kebab. You're enjoying the doner kebab. And that's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. There is no limitation on it when you're having a cheat meal. It's up until you can eat to your heart's desire or your stomach's desire, or when your stomach says that's enough. But guess what? The feeling's the same, isn't it? You ate what you wanted to eat. You sit there at the end of it, you're looking at your burger, your half-eaten burger, and you're thinking, bro, I enjoyed it. Enjoy your food, bro. That's what you're supposed to. That's what a whole cheat meal is there for. Enjoy your food. Another thing as well, guys, on this diet plan that's coming up, no foods are off limit. There will be a cheat meal once a week, minimum, for most of the guys. Remember, this is a fat loss plan at the end of the day, so let's not get too carried away. But there will be at least one cheat meal in there every single weekend. Guys, you're going to be in a group with like-minded individuals, all going towards the same goal. Where else can you do that? Baji, assalamu alaikum. Your take on saunas. Okay. Now, if we're talking about the saunas that we get in the UK, then I used to work in one, as you know. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I used to work in one. Amazing places, great establishments. Make sure you go and part with your money there at least once a week. But no, joking. I know the saunas you're talking about, bro. Okay, so the sauna, when I am abroad, I try to go to the sauna every single day. Now, I know you guys might have heard this this video going around, and somebody says it decreases your risk of a heart attack by 50% if you do 3 saunas a week. If you do 4 saunas a week, by 60%. If you do 5 saunas a week, by 80%. It reduces the risk of you having a heart attack. I don't know about the percentages, but let me tell you one thing. Going to the sauna is 100% beneficial. There is 0 side effects from going to the sauna as long as you stay hydrated. As long as you stay hydrated. Now, for me personally, the best time to go to the sauna would be empty stomach in the morning, hit the sauna. That would be the best time, and then you hydrate yourself. Sorry, empty stomach, then make sure you're hydrated. I would go for a walk first, get a nice sweat on, and then hit the sauna. Have a shower and have a nice big breakfast or first meal, whatever you want to call it, whether some people call it breakfast or not. Have a nice big meal. Plenty of salt, replenish your electrolytes. But yeah, saunas are amazing. There is nothing wrong with them. I wish I could have it more often. Eventually, when I do upgrade a little bit, when I do get a bit more spare cash, I am going to try and get one in my house somewhere on site, either in my garage somewhere. I'm going to get it built. Obviously, I'm going to extend that, make it a little bit bigger. But for now, I can't. There's no space for me to put a sauna. There's just no space for me to put a sauna. So when the time comes, I definitely will 100% be setting up a home sauna. Bummer Club Boxing, I've cut from about 75 kilos to 67. So I'm doing all right so far. Trying to get to about 66 kg. Everything is going to plan. That's really good, bro. So a 9 kg weight loss is coming very, very soon for you. Life-changing amount. Life-changing amount. I'll tell you one thing I do with clients sometimes. And one of my clients, if you're watching or not, I don't know whether you are, lost 35 kilograms. 35 kilograms he lost. And he said he still feels heavy, but he lost 35 kilograms. I said, I'll tell you what to do next time you go to the gym. Grab 35 kilograms. Now, you can't even hold 35 kilograms, but get a dumbbell, 35 kilograms, hold it like this, yeah? Some guys can't hold it. And I said, walk on the treadmill with that. How long can you last? Do you know how long you lasted? Less than a minute. I said, that was you walking around all your life not knowing you were walking around with 35 kg. So I'm going to say the same thing to you, Bumble Club Boxing. Once you lose 9 kilograms, get 9 kilograms. Don't hold it down to the side. Hold it here. So that the idea is to get a dumbbell or a plate. You can get a 10 kg plate. Hold it here, hug it here, like this, and walk on the treadmill with this. And let's see how long you can walk for. And you'll be surprised that you was walking around with that. And the reason why I say hold it here is because this is where your heart is. This is where your heart muscle is. So hold it here, and you'll be able to. It's a little bit harder. Your arms are involved as well. Your shoulders are involved as well. It makes it a little bit harder. And it really, really hits home. The reality really hits home of how much weight, excess weight, we are carrying around on a daily basis. It's unbelievable. Asif was saying, while on the topic of saunas, which is best, steam or dry sauna? Okay, steam isn't the greatest. The thing with steam is steam provides you with a little bit of water vapor. Is it water? Yeah, a bit of water in the air. That hits your skin. That causes you to sweat a little bit, okay? It's not the most, it's okay. It works. It definitely does work. But the dry sauna, the thing about the dry sauna is there's a thing called, I'm not going to get too technical in it, but there's this thing called shock proteins inside your body, and you want these to start firing. You want these to start working. We're over there because of my drink, yeah? And the reason for that dry sauna is you want to sweat yourself from inside. So you want your body to make the sweat. You want your pores to open. You want your body to heat up, and you want everything to sweat out from the inside out, not the outside in, if that makes sense. So always go dry sauna. That's if you're going to choose, if you haven't got an option, then do whatever's available. But dry sauna is the best way. Have you seen studies showing sauna decreases testosterone? But then again, the results of studies are determined before the study is even done. So I struggle to believe that one. I don't know about that one. Maybe if you were to check your testosterone straight after the sauna in the most depleted state, you will see a decrease in testosterone. But overall throughout the day, I don't believe that to be true. Certain individuals, maybe, I don't know, I might be wrong, which is why I say get some TRT. So you might be right there, but I'm a bit skeptic about that study, and I'm a skeptic on all studies anyway. Any study that's done on testosterone, it's a bit iffy to me. I don't really believe it. I don't buy it anyway. So it's gonna be hard to please me when it comes to testosterone studies. Akib Rashid, hi bro, been watching you a lot lately. Love the content. Also been watching Eddie Breu. What's your take on his advice? Great. Many people have asked me this about Eddie Breu. I like the guy from what I can see. Very knowledgeable guy, ex-bodybuilder, world of knowledge, competing at the highest level in bodybuilding. Like no joker. The best, highest body level in bodybuilding you can achieve is being to the Mr. Olympia stage. I believe he's been there. Mr. Olympia stage. The best in Europe, the best in UK, the best all over at one point, right? I like everything he says. If I was to nitpick at one thing with Eddie, I would say that because Eddie has such a great knowledge on steroids and PEDs and how to take them and what not to do and how to stay safe, I think personally he owes it to the youngsters of today to at least educate them on steroids a little bit more, rather than saying the steroids are the devil. Don't take steroids. They're the devil. I agree with that to a degree, but if now somebody makes the decision of saying, right, do you know what, I want to take steroids regardless, I know they're bad, whatever, I know they are the devil, but Eddie, I want to take steroids, please guide me. He should at least offer some insight on that, because I'm sure he's got insight that I don't have, that many people in the UK, top level bodybuilders don't have, that Eddie will know. And I feel that he should actually share with us what he was doing, how he was doing it, and if he was to do it again today, how would he do it? And don't say natural, Eddie. Don't say natural, because we know you wouldn't get to where you were natural, and that's fine. But he's a genetic freak, unbelievable bodybuilder from back in the days. I remember opening Flex magazine and seeing him because he was from UK. There was Eddie Breu, there was Ernie Taylor, and there was one other guy. I think his name something Dawu. I can't remember. I'm going to butcher his name, but again, I think he was some African guy from the UK. Amazing, unbelievable man. So I'd like to see that from Eddie. I don't know. Hopefully one day I can sit down with Eddie and we can hopefully do a little podcast together, or me and Eddie can talk, and maybe I can ask him these questions, because I would love to get his take on that. One thing I found about Eddie is, though, very similar to me, doesn't count calories, believes in insulin sensitivity, believes that we shouldn't be flushed full of sugar at all times throughout the day. Let's have Rice Krispies and let's do post-workout intra carbs. He's very similar with me on that. So I think we have the same kind of similar outlook on life. Let's just say that. Okay. Dane Grierson. Is that how you say the name? Dane Grierson. I hope I didn't butcher that. Hi, pal. Signed up for the 10 weeks diet plan, and you did say there will be more info tomorrow, but will there be an actual training and eating plan? Yes, there will be. The training plan was going to be obviously I wouldn't say basic. It's going to be the plan that I follow, that I feel is the best. There's going to be other things as well that you can do at home without the gym. So I'm going to show you how to train at home without the gym. And the diet plan, here's the interesting thing about the diet plan. There's going to be multiple diet plans out there. I'm not only going to give you guys a diet plan, I'm going to teach you how to diet. So you're going to get the best dieting advice in that group possible. I can guarantee you that, mate. You'll be in for a surprise. Obviously, the group's going to get made tomorrow. We're slowly going to add more and more people to it. The official start date, I'm sure if you've paid, you'll know this, is the 16th of October. How important is the daily cardio, and is it okay to do it post-workout? I would say morning is the best time to do cardio. Insulin is at its lowest if you had carbs the night before. It's a great reset for the day. It's a great thing for the mind. You can read a book. You can, I mean, look at this. I have bought a desk, one of these desks that goes up and down. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a very slow motor on it. And this is from Amazon. If anybody wants to ask, this is from Amazon. It's very cheap. You know, put my laptop there in the morning, and that is where I do my morning cardio every single day. So I would suggest morning cardio is the best form of cardio. After training is the second best time to do cardio. And then if you can just fit it in wherever you want, fit it in. If you haven't got the morning and the after training to do it, just do it whenever you can, because doing cardio is very, very important and it matters the most. Okay, so my desk's all the way down now. Right, where was we? Oh, as I was saying, by the way, good catching up with you the other night for ball. Okay, thanks. Needed that munchies. Oh, yes. Okay, yes, bro. Of course, mate. Even though the next day, mate, I was a little bit stuffed, man. I was a bit too stuffed from that munchies, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. And I had a burger last night as well. Oh, well, these things happen. Imran Khan, thanks for answering sauna question. What's your view on people going in rivers early hours in winter, dipping in freezing water? What's your take? Well, personally, I think it's a mad idea. Look, I haven't got the time to go and do that in the morning. If I had, like, here's the thing with it. You know, the whole plunge pool thing in the morning, the ice baths and that kind of stuff, they 100% work. If ideal scenario for me, the ideal thing for me would be, right, and I'm going to hopefully get this one day. Ideal thing for me would be sauna, and then straight from the sauna into the cold plunge pool. That would be the ideal scenario. So do sets of that. So 10 minutes in the cold, 10 minutes in the hot, back to back, 3 of those in the morning, 1 hour in. Your mind is right, bro. Your view on life will change. So I do like them. If you live near some freezing cold waters, then by all means, go get yourself out to some freezing cold waters. I just haven't got the time to do it. I wish I did, but I do agree with it. And if you want to learn more about it, I'm not your guy for it. There's a guy called Wim Hof. Do some research on him. Unbelievable individual. Look into the guy. For me, I think he's the guy who brought this to the forefront, and he deserves all the credit for it, because often things like this come about and they're a bit of a fad, and people do it for a little bit and they try it. Like at the minute, what's a fad at the minute? Those what are those things called? Those Ozempic fat loss, injections. They're here today, they're gone tomorrow. These things happen, but cold water therapy is here to stay. It ain't going nowhere, bro. Bumper Clock Boxing. Your idea on nuts really changed my view on nuts. Used to think they're a lot of calories, so stayed away from them now, but eat so much of them and I'm still losing weight. Yeah. I did a video on this morning, actually. It'll be out this week. And the question put to me was, if you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It'd be nuts. And the reason for that is it contains all the nutrients in there. It's got fiber in it. It's got fats in it. It's got protein in it, so you can repair muscle. You've got plenty of energy. And it also has carbohydrates. And the carbohydrates in nuts are so special, they do not spike blood sugar. No insulin is going to get jacked up when you have nuts. That's why I always say this to people, especially scientists. They don't know shit about nuts. They don't know what's in nuts, bro. On the back of a packet of nuts, it should say, we don't know jack shit. That's what it should say on the back of the back of packet. And it should say, best food in the world. Up there, you're going to ask me, what other foods is the best in the world? I would say eggs are up there. They contain everything except for, I would say, they don't have no good carbohydrates, whereas nuts do. And they don't have much fiber, whereas nuts do. Also on the top of that list would be steak. But steak doesn't have good carbohydrates inside it. Steak doesn't have fiber. So nuts kills everything. So yeah, Bumper Clock Boxing. Change your life. It changed my life, and hopefully it will change many people's lives as well. Nuts are the best thing to have. Ekram Razak, finally locked in while Finally locked in while I'm doing a home workout because my gym closes at. Question is, why is it when I eat one crumb of carbs, I lose my head and turn into a carb crackhead? Is this normal? Yes, it is normal. And the reason for that is this. When we eat sugars, we spike insulin. Now, when we spike insulin, as I was just talking about spiking insulin, when we spike insulin, insulin gives us a fake response of a dopamine hit. Now, it's okay to occasionally have a dopamine hit, or it's okay to occasionally get, these hormones released in our brain, these serotonin and all this other stuff. But I'm just going to talk about another thing which we become desensitized to, and that is the PORN. We keep watching that and we think that's normal. We keep getting dopamine hit after dopamine hit after dopamine hit. And then when you go to a normal female, what happens is very boring. You think, oh, this is it, right? And it's the same with eating carbohydrates. The second you open the floodgates to carbs, your body thinks, is this it? I need more, I need more, I need more. And eventually you're tricking yourself into releasing that dopamine over and over again, which is not natural. It's not normal. In fact, let me tell you something, how tricky and how snidey these guys are, right? In certain foods, I haven't got anything here. In certain foods, next time you get a packet or a chocolate or something like that, look at sweets, like sweets for children, like Sour Patch Kids and Starburst and stuff like that. Look at the ingredients. And in the ingredients, there's this thing called E numbers. It'll literally say E and then it'll have a number next to it. Those E numbers are designed to make your dopamine response go crazy. And you don't know what's happening. It literally is a chemical in the food that it just triggers your dopamine. That is it. It has no taste value. It has no nutritional value. It doesn't contain sugar. It doesn't have any starch. Like sometimes you need certain like xanthan gum to like gel things together to make them chewy, to make them consistency, some sort of preservative so it can stay on the shelf for a long time. No, these E numbers are only there for that one purpose, just to make you go crazy. So it's mad. The food industry is, well, I don't want to say, you know what I'm going to say. So there you go. Stay the hell away from it. Program yourself to have it, but have it late at night. Like I'm going to have it Sunday night tonight, or I'm almost running late. I've got another couple of more minutes on here, then I'm going to get going. I will eat all the junk today and I'll be done with it for the week. That is it. So I bought some Kinder Hippos, which I like. Happy Hippos. I don't know what they're called. Whatever my daughter eats, I have them. I'll have some Sour Patch Kids. I like Sour Patch Kids. And then what else have I got? Oh, I've got goo chocolates, the whole little goo pots. I'll have one of those. And I'll just cram it all in tonight. Then all throughout the week, I'm done. Teetotal, bro. Nothing. What do you think of Pakistan milk chai mixing with desi, shakur, gur powder or brown sugar? Same shit, bro. It don't mean nothing. It should not be in foods. You should not have sugar cane. I don't care if it's natural sugar. There's no such thing as, look, here's the thing. Because they're so unnatural sugar, we have a thing called natural sugar like brown sugar. It still spikes insulin. So even if it's from the cane itself, it still spikes insulin. There's no such thing as a chilled out sugar or a brown sugar. So garbage, stick to the normal sugar that you like. Have whatever you want for taste. It doesn't make a difference. Now, if you want a sweet taste, we can use some aspartame. But aspartame, I know it's bad, but you would literally have to have like in each cup of tea, you'd have to have the whole packet of aspartame for it to be bad. And you're only going to be putting like 1 or 2 droplets. I mean, I don't have aspartame. I don't like it. But if you want the tea, then have it that way. Don't use sugar if you don't want to use it. And if you want to use sugar, don't use brown sugar or use brown sugar. Just use whatever you like the taste of. Views on bulking on Anavar versus bulking of Androl to put on lean muscle. I would rather bulk on Anadrol and add lean muscle. Why so much better, bro? Anadrol is 10 times better than Anavar for putting on lean muscle. There's not even comparison, bro. To putting on lean muscle, Anavar would be like 1 out of 10, and Anadrol is 11 out of 10 for putting on lean muscle tissue. They both, let me tell you something about muscle tissue. Muscle tissue, listen to this, guys. Listen to this, yeah? There is only lean muscle tissue. There is no such thing as fatty muscle tissue. In humans, we can only put on lean muscle tissue. Steroids, no matter which steroid you take, the cutting one or the bulking one, if there is such a thing, you can only put on fat or muscle, and the muscle you put on is lean, simple as. Yeah, if you eat crap on Anavor, you're going to put on what you would class as, non-lean muscle. And if you were to eat good on Anadrol, you'd put on lean muscle. So it's all about the diet, guys. As I was saying, what's the best way to increase your endurance cardio? Also, what do you think about running compared to sprinting? If you want to run, then run. If you want to feel good, if you have good knees and you're not bothered about damaging your knees, or you have somewhere like is a grass that you can run on grass every single day. As humans, we're supposed to run on soil. We're not supposed to run on concrete. Our joints aren't designed for concrete. The hammer on concrete, as humans, we're not designed to run on rocks and concrete. We're designed to run on soil. So I don't like running for cardio. If you want to increase your endurance is easiest thing to increase, unlike muscle mass. The best way to increase endurance is just add in a couple of minutes every single day. So easy. It's one of the easiest things to increase. Fadi, have you heard of Iranian test and amphe called Abu Rayhan? I had some here, bro. Are you talking about this thing, bro? Hopefully that answers your question. There must be them there must be them E numbers on custard cream biscuits, because when I have one, I can't stop. Yeah, there probably is, bro. No joke. There almost definitely is. What's your go-to level on Stair Master? Usually 10 minutes only, because I walk outside journey, but I did 30 minutes the other day. It was dead easy on level 10. Bro, that's very good. If we're talking about the same Stair Master that I've used in the past, I don't use it anymore. When I used to go to the gym, because as you know, I have my own gym now, and my treadmill's over here, the under-desk treadmill. But bro, 10's good. Gee, if you're doing 10, man, it's good. I used to like 8, 9, and then 10 was when I was getting fit. So that's how I used it. But if you're doing 10, 30 minutes, it's pretty good going, man. Fadi, I found Bayer Testy on the web. I'm not going to ask if it's legit, but you mentioned before, Testy is really fake. So go for it and then buy it on your team. Bro, I can't say anything about web. I've never purchased off the web. If it works, it works. Bayer Testy, I have unfortunately seen a fake of that. I have seen it. And the best way to tell a fake for Bayer Testy, I don't know if I can show it on here. Yeah, the best way to tell a fake Bayer Testy is the vial. Turn the vial upside down, and the liquid should be very gloopy. If it's like water, it's fake. Now, when I say fake, I use that term lightly. Fake meaning it's not Bayer testoviral. I'm not saying it's not testoviral. So remember that. And I am not here to promote or even to knock any websites. If you feel that website's good, buy it. Got no issue with that. Where are we got to? Akib Rashid. Steroids on high body fat or low body fat, and why? Bro, I don't know the question. What you're saying, steroids on high body fat? I would say that if you know how to diet, you can take them on both. If you know what you're doing, then high body fat, you take steroids, maybe it might make you leaner. It might burn up all that fat and make you leaner. If you have low fat, even better, bro. Even better. I would rather be 10 to 15% body fat, taking steroids. That's probably the best way to do it. I wouldn't really get any fatter than that. Yeah, that's the one. Is it better than Bayer? I either get this or Bayer. I don't really see much difference. Sometimes I prefer Bayer, but I don't know. Yeah, I would. Okay, if I would, I would say Bayer's better. I'd say the Bayer's better. Where are we now? Persistence P. What's your view on Proviron? Unbelievable, bro. One of the best things ever on Proviron. I actually have literally, this isn't a vitamin C bottle. This is just Proviron. That's how I keep my Proviron in there, because when I'm abroad, I will buy the strips and the boxes, and I will take them out of the blister packs, and I will keep them in here, and they'll be like a year supply. That's how I like Proviron. So it's the best thing ever, Proviron. You've seen people on Facebook Marketplace selling Tren and Anavar. I was laughing my head off the other day. Yo, people are just crazy, man. Like, to go on there. You know, I could make a killing selling steroids online, because so many people inbox me. So many people inbox me about steroids, and I don't sell it, G, because it's illegal to sell. Why am I going to sell something that's illegal? That'd be stupid of me to do. What is the latest age a man can get visible abs? Will genetics play a part? No, absolutely not, bro. You can get abs on your deathbed. I don't care if you're 100-year-old. You will be able to see visible abs if you get rid of the fat. Get rid of the fat. Anything is possible. Now, if you were really, really fat, then you'd need to get the skin eventually surgically removed, but you will still have abs underneath. It was a sponsored ad on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, how was it? Madness, mate. Absolute madness. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? What's regulated and what's not regulated. But I wouldn't do it. Some guys have got some balls, let me just tell you that, in order to do that. Right, guys, I'm going to take one more question, and that's it. Thank you very much for joining me on the chat today. I will just say before I leave, if you want in on this one-time offer only, it's £99 for 11 weeks. It's never, ever going to happen again. It is one of the best things that I've set up in recent years. I think it's a great group to be part of. If you want to lose that weight, it's only for fat loss only, guys. It's not for bulking, guys. If you want to lose weight, this is the best thing. You're going to get me every single day in the chats, and then once a week, we're going to get on a Zoom call. You can't beat it, bro. You cannot beat it for £99. I know no one can do a better deal than that. Nobody can. And it's filling up. It is filling up. So hit me up quickly for that. What's the latest age a man? Okay, Bomber Clock Boxing. Yeah, okay. Jester 101. That was the new one that came. Faddy, what's the best dose to start TRT and do you think 150 week? Jester. So many things to consider. Your goal, first of all, your blood work, what your blood work is, what your health is like from the inside. Do you know what TRT is? Have you done your research? What's your diet like? What's your training like? And then I will tell you what the best TRT is for you. If you're asking a blanket statement, I would say the best dose to start on is 125 milligram per week. You can't beat that. That's the standard basic dose. 99% or 90% of guys out there will have all naturally produced around that amount per week. So if your abs are good, if your health is good and your abs are in, then if you want to get bigger, bro, take a little bit more. You can take up to 250 milligram per week. That's still TRTG. And as long as you're healthy, as long as your blood work's in check, it's all good. Right, guys, I think that is it for today. It's almost 45 minutes. We've been up. Thank you very much for joining me. And these are available. You better go and pick them up, man. FaddyHussein.com. Free shipping. Make sure you support. This is not available. I do not sell it, so don't inbox me. This is 1 liter, bro. 1 liter. 1,000 mil. Even maybe a little bit more, but I just class it as 1 liter. That's what you can fill up in there. And these stay cold for 12 hours. Freezing cold. When I was out in Thailand, this was the prototype, by the way, just to show you guys. You can see they messed the logo up. They're both the same size, even though one looks bigger. This was the prototype. I tested it. I put ice in here for 12 hours. For 12 hours. I went back to it in 12 hours out in the blistering heat in Thailand, and it stayed ice cold. The ice was still ice. So technically, this is just an ice. This is a fridge. Let's call it a fridge, bro. It's better than a fridge. Right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. See you next week, 7 p.m., same place. Laters. And hit the like on the way out, bro. I'm going to wait for like another 30 seconds. Whoever's in this chat, you better hit the like. At least get it to 20 likes. It's on 19 likes. Whoever's not hit the like, press like. Yes, we got there to 20 likes, bro. We got there. Right. Thank you very much. See you next week, bro.